So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Searching pass he's played there, and he was quick to react. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone I really like the look of, Peter, would be Thomas Partey.
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good alertness. Ouattara. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy.
Oh, smashing header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Benfica really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Now he's got space here. Gonzalez looking to get on the end of this. Corner. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Ferran Torres. Benfica are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Caught offside that time. And he's quick to snatch it back. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's a key interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Out to the right. He's in a great position here. Here comes he's got full. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nicely weighted ball. Lobbed in behind.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's Correa. Great vision. Pings in across. Goal! Benfica! There is the breakthrough. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's straight offside. It's Almiron. So much time and space here. Played in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Oh, what a ball! Grealish. And now the breakaway. And he's forced to go back.
Besiktas clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be...
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. So what can they make of this? Konsa. Fofana. Out to the left it goes. Fofana. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gonzalez. Grealish. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. And that's another good win of the ball. And he opts to go forward. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Benfica looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Smith Rowe. Ferran Torres. Good ball, good take.
Well, it's delivered early, like...
Fofana! Oh no, this does not look good. Gonzalez. Partey. And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gonzalez, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Spread out to the left. Now it's Ouattara. Now it's Ferran Torres. Shifted it to the flank. Ouattara receives it in a wide position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Benfica are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Gonzalez. Partey. Grealish. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Choupo-Moting! Ball's gone out of play. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, a delicate chip through. Aarons and Almiron. Konsa. Trossard. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Gonzalez.
Choupo-Moting really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Almiron. Couldn't squeeze it through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Grealish. Team still separated by the game's only goal. No, again there's no way through. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Gonzalez. Almost an hour gone.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ferran Torres. Grealish. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Benfica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Played out towards the right wing, and that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! He's found some space. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas have their second corner now. And can he finish it? He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Not the most accurate pass. Tomori. Aarons makes the interception. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking...
Bullish header! Goal! Benfica! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Benfica go into the lead. And that's definitely not his best. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ferran Torres is onto this. Trossard. Played into space. And they've got a throw. Benfica finding their passes. Tries to pass it through, but that has not gone well.
Benfica clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kadiolu. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that. He's having a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through. Trossard stood his ground strongly. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Aarons. Partey. That is ended up in no man's land. Ouattara. Can he get it through? And that was very necessary.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
And they're quick to get it back. 4 extra minutes added on.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Distributed tidily. Almiron gets into a good position. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now this could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. And that is that. Benfica illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.